2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beautiful grounds of TPC Sawgrass, our opening round coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvy, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, it's a monster week on tour. It's the Players' Championship. What challenges does TPC Sawgrass present?
I think more than anything else, it's the most effective and efficient way to attack this Pete Dye design, Andrew. There's nothing straightforward about it. The tee boxes point you one direction, the fairway landing area is in a different direction, and the greens sit in a different direction. There are no straight lines on this golf course. You have to think outside the box to get it around the best at TPC Sawgrass, which is not something that the best in the world tend to do very well. They like things very linear. This is not linear.
Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
This is his third. The club choice is a 6-iron. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies. Things are heating up.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. The tee shot at 3.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Not a bad shot right there. A 13-footer here.
On a nice line.
Put a circle on the scorecard.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And with that, he moves to 3 under par for the championship. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Straight at it.
Fantastic shot right there, and now a birdie chance at the 4th green. Let's update you on what's been going on. He is currently in a tie for 7th place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
All right, Rich, the par 4 5th. Strong hole this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 6th is a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
And Matty Fitzpatrick now setting up with this look. Currently 4 shots off the pace. This one is right down the pipe. Wow, what a shot. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And that moves them to -6 for the tournament.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. Going with pitching wedge here. Not a bad result right there. Now this putt for birdie. And now after that hole, we've got only one name atop the leaderboard. It's our featured player. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand.
All right, let's get back to the action. This is a long way away. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This is just going right the whole way along.
Man, that was close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 9th. Wow, got absolutely all of that one. On the green in 2. How about that?
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Henny, what more can you tell us?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Way too much on that one.
This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. It doesn't get much better than that.
He's only gone and chipped in for birdie. Nice.
Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. Now to the par 4 10th. That's a good one to build momentum on. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Oh, very nice indeed.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
Ooh. Putting for par. And that putt will drop. Well done. Currently in first position. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole-in-one, but watch out if you hit the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
His second shot here. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Now this is important. This for par.
Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. A long putt remains. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Oh, almost. This one is 5 feet away. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Now to the 16th hole, a par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Okay, this from 210. This is a hybrid. Here's a putt to get to 12 under par. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Come on. This is a 6-footer.
Little birdie looking here.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. We've made our way to a par 3.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Wow. Here's one to walk away with a par. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is up by 5. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. 12 feet remain. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Well, start out straight, I think, and then break to the right near the hole.
Oh, that's the way you finish. A birdie on the closing hole. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.